once you're in a position to influence other people's or to make an impact on other people's thoughts or their way of seeing things, then you've got a big responsibility. You have to be so careful with your gift once you start being in a position of, it puts you in a position of power. You know, if people are going to listen to it, younger people, you know, being inspired by you or your song or your lyrics or what you stand for, it's very sensitive.
I think you do have to be very careful when you talk about like pop crap as opposed to bands who are writing meaningful lyrics and making a difference, because everyone believes that they are writing meaningful lyrics and making a difference. You know, everyone thinks that that's what they're doing.
It's not that cool for people that actually put their heart and soul into the music itself, you know? I mean, you know, guys that have studied music itself, like jazz and classical or whatever. I studied jazz and classical music at UCT. So when I go into studio, I try and add as much theory as I can to that music, you know, as possible, in order to feel proud of what I've learned as a musician.
We love the music. We've got a message that we want to send out there. We love like pushing the boundaries of our music. We love playing the music that we want to play, you know.
People don't take lyrics as seriously as maybe we might want them to, but sometimes you're sick and tired of hearing about the serious things in something that you want to be entertained by. I don't want to hear about violence when I'm tuning into my CD, and I want to hear my favorite song.
We're about the guitars, the bass and the drums. We don't have too much meaning in our lyrics. We wrote all our songs before the actual structures and everything on guitars, and then the day before our first gig we wrote lyrics for all the tracks. We kind of couldn't think of any message to get across, so we basically wrote it about being a goldfish in a bowl and being pecked at by some penguins and being paranoid about it. So yeah, we have a real good time on stage. Yeah.
Well, I think, yeah, it's sad that real lyrics are not taken seriously, but at the same time I think music is about entertainment.
At the end of the day, listeners, what they do is, when they switch on the radio, if it's a song that they can hum along, if it's a song they can tap on the steering wheel or the song they can sing along, that's the criteria for them. So from a listener point of view, there's not really that much appreciation for the music. You know, from a lyrical point of view or for a composition point of view, if it's a decent song, they're happy with it.
It's just to have a good time, eh? It's a lot of fun. There's nothing more I enjoy really in the world than having a good time on stage.
If you switch on anything on TV and the news, it's always about negative shit happening in our country or abroad or wherever it might be. And I think at some stage people get a bit sick, not only of seeing it, but then having to hear it as well, you know?
But it's about entertainment, and I think sometimes people just take music way too seriously.
So you look at the trends and you go, here's Coldplay, fantastic album X and Y, guys have spent a lot of time in production and writing lyrics and stuff like that. And yes, it becomes a hit, but just not on the level. And then you look at something like Crazy Frog or a pop artist that has taken 10-15 minutes to come up with a tune or write a song or whatever. They number one sell millions of CDs, because every single ringtone is on a TV advert. Kids are after it as well. So I think it boils down to marketing. That's what I think it is.
And I think to a large degree it's not the artist's fault at the end of the day. It's the people that buy the material, because they're you know, putting the money in these artists' pockets at the end of the day.
I don't think you can hate the musicians or blame musicians, because at the same time
you know, we saying, and a lot of people say maybe, you know, even more than us, that no, music is art, you have to have musical integrity. At the same time, it's also a job, you know. You want to go out there and you need to make money. You know, people go out there and work desk jobs. You know, it's even better if you can go out and sing and make, you know, 10 times more money. You know, maybe it's just a job for you, you know.
You can't really say it's just a job, you know. It's a special job because once you're in a position to influence other people's or to make an impact on other people's thoughts or their way of seeing things, then you've got a big responsibility.
The musicians want to make money, artists want to make money, songwriters want to make money, you know, the record companies want to make money, the radio stations want to make money, MTV wants to make money. I mean, you know, so you know, is human nature going to change?
For listeners and consumers out there, that's what they want. They want the flavor of the month or the flavor of the artist of the time, and that's all they see.
It's strange. People are fickle and people are very... It's a confusing industry.
You know, if I were to blame anybody, I would just blame the system, capitalism, the man, you know. It's just the general mindset of people, and, you know, people want to make money, people want to do this.
Yeah, I mean, the ultimate question is, like, do you want to be the sheep or the shepherd?
Think about that.
Think about that, ladies and gentlemen.
And we'll think about that.
Should we think about it?
We should more.